The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Clemens. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the play fake. He fires one deep down the right side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop, and you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Utes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Saw a spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Quick spin on the run. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play for the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Gives it on the option. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Slings it downfield. Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. Couldn't you just see the offensive staff room this week? They'll never expect us to throw it to the fullback.
Yeah, they did. I was caught off guard. I didn't think they were going to throw it to the big fella, but tell you what, nice job by the defense, being ready for whatever comes their way, getting the big tackle for a loss.
Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. To the air, it's Dampier. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. They're getting 5+ That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Off play action. That one comes out hot down the right side. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether they want to play man-to-man coverage against guys with speed like that. One-on-one to the perimeter, you run the go route, quarterback puts a ton of air under it, and they come up with a huge play.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time. Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Motion from the wide receiver. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Working that left side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
To the air, it's Dampier. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
On to attempt the try. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They march 72 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. Wide open downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. The give is to Williams. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And they spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got the backfield, got the big play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the fifth kick of the night. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
The give is to Williams. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last two drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on third down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Utah has it back on the offense. Onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bentley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Dampier. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Throwing right. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Dampier. It's complete on the right side. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the right. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Utes have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Utah! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're working that left side, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're going to test the right side with this one. Fighting off the defender. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. Getting some momentum, you got the score, you got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Looking for room, it's Parker. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can win with that as they've got it at the 49.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Henderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 5th. Oh, it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live. Oh, look out on the right. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utes.
Utah, number 4, takes it back for the score.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25.
shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
To the air, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
And I've been there. This is one of those games you just want to forget right away and turn the page. 4 picks now thrown by this guy, and you're just not able to make your reads. Things aren't clicking. You're not seeing the field, and the ball's not coming out right. Next week cannot come soon enough for him, I can tell you that.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The inside handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this D needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Utes will punt this one away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready.
There he goes. Oh, spin move. He's at the touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he puts through the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it on the right. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
What a throw on first down in the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Now from inside the red zone. Plucks it out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Touchdown, Utah! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Jayhawks have moved it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Quickly complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Utes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes are moving quickly down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run.
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thompson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bentley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. This guy's having a game that feels like half a season for some. He's over 450 yards.
And he is so dialed in with his offensive coordinator and play caller with what they want to do and how they want to attack this defense. It seems like every single snap, he's read the coverage. He knows exactly where to go with the ball.
On the run, it's Parker. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field. You spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it. There he goes. Gets away from one, finds some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's is going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a 1st down. Both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bentley. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
The give is to Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. He's straight downfield. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Tackled on the play.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Plows through the defense. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Utes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The defense is going to need one more stop. This is the game right now. You just got one on that last run play, setting up 4th down. Do you bring pressure? What are we doing defensively here to make sure that we can get off?
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Utah! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 72 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep. This quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick pass on the fly motion. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Setting up the screen. Inside the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.